Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this spot, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce GTX 1066GB model in Palworld. Yes, that's it. This one is the MSI Gaming X version of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers at the time of recording this video, and I am gonna overclock it just a little bit, like 120 MHz on the core clock and 250 on the memory clock to push it over 2 GHz. Very easy to do on a 1060, and you can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Up's GPU Z. Finally, over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 5 3600X and 16GB of RAM in dual channel, and let's get right into it. Shall we? Let's go over the settings first. I'm starting at 1080p resolution using the Epic Settings preset with TSR anti-aliasing. I also tried the other implementations here, and TSR is actually the best one in my opinion. Motion blur and VSync are turned off, and max FPS are set to no limit, of course. We're also utilizing ADFOV, and these are the settings. There's not much to it. Also, even though we have motion blur disabled, I can still see it, and I did restart the game multiple times, guys, so that's not the problem. It is applied, but yeah, you still got a little bit of motion blur, which is a bit bad. I don't like it, but it can make these lower FPS feel a little bit smoother, so there's that. I've actually been playing for about half an hour, and I built this little base over here. We got a wooden box right there. We got the beds right here, very beautiful, with windows all over the place. Great stuff. I mean, I don't really like windows too much, because blue screen... No, but actually, recently, I've been posting less videos, but not on purpose. Like, I'm trying to chill for a little bit this month, actually. But the Fortnite 4070 Super video, as well as the Cyberpunk 2077 video on that GPU, were supposed to come out early. But no, Windows decided to blue screen on both of my computers that were rendering those videos. It's just... Anyways, doesn't matter. GTX 1060 here is providing a playable experience. As I told you, I've been playing for half an hour like this on Epic Settings, actually. Ooh, that's a nice one over there. Oh, can you come over here, buddy? I kind of want to catch you, but I don't think we can. I can't really fly yet. Ooh, these are also very nice. If I attack one of them, will the other one come to me? I don't know. I just started and played a little bit of the tutorial, and now we're here walking around, getting 30 plus FPS. A few stuttering issues. Yes, this game is one of them games that will stutter every now and again, unfortunately. But overall, for the type of game, the experience has actually been quite decent. Gosh, it's playable, you know, you don't need 60 plus all of the time for it to be enjoyable here. So that's nice to see. There's a little egg over there. Let me just pick it up. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they're just running away, my friends. I don't think I can catch them. Oh, look at that one. Look at... I want that one. Come on, come over here. Stop running around, please. I really want to catch these guys. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wait. Let's go. Buddy, stop. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No. Never mind. Never mind. You do you, buddy. Do your things. He's level 10. I'm level, like, what, 3? I don't even know. Yeah, we better pick these guys up instead. At least at first. Oh, there we go. El Crespo died. Look at my pal over here. 69 sanity. Good stuff, my friend. That's the exact number that I want you to go mine with. Yes, go do it. Go do it. It's very interesting. You can catch the pals over here, and they all will work for you. Oh, you can grab wool from the ground? That's interesting. I killed a sheep previously. To grab some wool. I mean, obviously, that's what you're supposed to do in other games, like Minecraft, for example. And this reminds me a lot of Minecraft and Rust and those type of games, in a way. All right, I kind of wanted to see an area with a little bit more vegetation, you know, like a denser forest area. But it seems like... Oh, hello. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh my god, that's a huge one. I wonder how those guys... if you catch them, would work for you, because that thing would probably just destroy my entire house. But yeah, as you know, in these types of games, usually the forest areas are more intensive. But apparently, at least here in this area, it's not really dropping from 30 frames per second, and that's quite nice. It's a decent experience here with GTX 1060, even with all of these trees around us. It only drops into like the lower 30s, at least here. There will be some areas probably where it's going to drop a little bit further than this. I'll need to play the game for a longer period of time to know for sure. But again, it's playable for what it is. So if you want to max out the game on a GTX 1060, it's good to know that you can. Now, there are probably going to be a little bit better experiences to be had by lowering the settings right here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. High settings is now what we will test, and I'm going to restart the game just to make sure that everything applies properly. Let's start counting our FPS. It seems like instead of getting like lower 30s or mid 30s around here, looking at these trees, we gained about like 10 frames per second, like 8 to 10 frames per second of a difference right here, which is definitely noticeable. Wait, this area really looks like the Elden Ring area that you come across at the beginning of the game as well. Holy crap, it's really similar. Yeah, this is just that little bit smoother. It's still not 60 FPS all of the time, but honestly, I wasn't really expecting it, and I was expecting worse performance at epic settings. Even though the graphics aren't really that great, it asks for a GTX 1050 as the minimum requirements GPU, as well as 16 gigabytes of RAM. That RAM requirement is pretty weird because it's only utilizing 8.5 gigs at the moment. But yeah, the GTX 1050 on the minimum requirements worried me a little because I was thinking like 720p, 30 FPS, low settings. We're in 2024 after all. But yeah, that GPU is about like half the performance of this one. So that means that it can probably get like 30 plus FPS at 1080p low settings. And this one is doing pretty well. At least it can achieve like 60 FPS at times. Even at 60 FPS, the motion blur is really noticeable. Ugh, don't like that. What happens if we splash into the water? Nothing. It's not intensive. It could be intensive, those effects, you know. At least in Warzone 3, I mean, Warzone crossover with Modern Warfare 3, it is very intensive, splashing into the water and shooting the water and stuff like that. Well, not here. You don't have to worry about it. Can we just climb this, please? I died. I got defeated by water. Are you kidding me? Are we playing GTA Vice City again? What? Why did I die? Oh, maybe it's toxic water or whatever. I think we should go ahead and try to fight it. Come over here. Try to grab them, you know? Oh my gosh. Stop running from me. There we go. Okay. Okay, there it is, and now let's just go ahead, do this, and we captured the boy. Good stuff. So there's a lamb bull over here. I kind of, oh, he's level 2 actually. Oh, okay, it's all good, let's go. There it is. All right, you can rest now. It was like 1 HP, this one is level 1. I kind of wanted that one. Oh, stop it! So they do attack us if they see us fighting the other guys from their like little tribe or whatever. Ooh, little shit. This one is a level 3 one. Oh, I killed it. Oh, damn it. Okay, I guess I'll grab the level 2. No, the lamp killed him. Well, I guess these are the FPS, at least in the starting area where you're gonna spend quite a lot of time from what I've seen. You can expect like 40 plus frames per second all of the time, 39 1% low, so that's pretty accurate. And less stuttering than we saw on epic settings, that's for sure. So we're moving in the right direction. Maybe on medium settings it will look very similar. Also, in terms of graphics, I can't really tell much of a difference compared to epic settings anyway, so I think I'll recommend high settings instead of epic if you're deciding between those two. Oh, look at him, look at this. Let's go, we got it. Yes, no, my god. Okay. Ooh, major stutter, by the way, when he was doing that thing. And okay, capture rate 100%. There we go. We got a beautiful one. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there now, and I'm gonna try it with medium settings next. Okay, still with TSR. I mean, there isn't really much of a difference again between off and TSR. Okay, here we are again, guys. It seems like on medium settings we get around 60 FPS, finally. It still dips into the 50s every now and again, but I guess the averages are gonna be at around 60. I can notice the difference in graphics for sure. The draw distance is still pretty decent, you know, but the grass draw distance is much reduced coming from high settings, as well as like the shadow quality and stuff like that, ambient occlusion. Everything feels or looks more bland. Also, I'm noticing that the shadow draw distance is very much reduced, as you can see. You can see it pop in the screen as you walk. And it's very similar to what Fortnite does. On high settings, the shadow pop-in is not an issue. On medium settings, it does become an issue. Okay, so now we got these three guys just working, supposedly. This one is not doing anything. Oh, it's a motivational leader. Interesting. This one is a coward and a sadist. This one is a coward and clumsy. And this one is a motivational leader. Good stuff. Alright, motivate them, please. What are you doing? Come over here. Come over here and motivate the bastards. Let's go. Do something, please. Oh, this is kind of useless, isn't it? Stuttering a little bit still, even on medium settings. I think this is probably Unreal Engine, right? I'm just gonna check. Yep, it's Unreal Engine 5. The look doesn't really lie. As I told you, it has very similar options, or the presets are similar to Fortnite in terms of what happens with the graphics when you lower settings. And Fortnite is also UE5, obviously. And yeah, just looking at these graphics, you can actually tell it's UE5. The TSR implementation as well. Anyways, I think that's it for the medium settings. If you want that 60 FPS experience with a few drops here and there, this is gonna provide that. It's gonna dip into the 50s every now and again, but it's not the end of the world. I think I actually like the medium settings over here. Alright, so the last thing to do is set it to low settings and test it out on low for a little bit. And here we have it, guys. Start counting our FPS. It seems, just by looking at the FPS that we're getting, like 70s, 80s, 60s still. It seems like the minimum requirements are pretty accurate with that GTX 1050. Again, that's like about half the performance of the GTX 1060, maybe even slightly less than that. And yeah, that should be enough for like 30-40 frames per second at these settings, or like 30 plus most of the time at least. And again, for this game, is actually playable. Now, on low settings, I don't really recommend this. On the GTX 1060, you can have much higher quality graphics if you just play on like medium or high. And as we saw, the game was still very playable if you play at those higher preset settings. So there's no need for these graphics right here. You shouldn't really put up with this. This is just reserved for really low end stuff. Maybe even like the Steam Deck, for example. It should be playable at these settings, but that's at like 720p, so you could possibly play on like medium settings on a Steam Deck and still stay above like 30 FPS. That should be interesting to check out, but unfortunately I don't have a Steam Deck anymore on my hands at the moment, so that will need to wait. But I can test the ROG Ally if you'd like. Leave a comment down below if that's interesting to you. So yeah, that's been it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.